Hey guys, in this awesome episode, we're going to talk about HRT. Do you know what that is?
Hormone Replacement Therapy.
Oh my gosh, we are here at the Southern Prosperity podcast.
Yep. I'm Mary.
This is Mary and I'm Christina, and we are your awesome hosts. We're going to be talking about some crazy stuff up in here.
We're the Southern Prosperity podcast.
Yes, we are. And it's called HRT. What is that, Mary?
Hormone Replacement Therapy. And let me tell you my history.
You think I need therapy?
Yeah, we all need this. Let me tell you guys, if you go through menopause as a woman and you do not replace your estrogen in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you're going to lose your bone mass. And that's where osteoporosis comes in. That's where elderly women or senior citizens think, oh, she fell and broke something.
Yeah. No.
The hip breaks and you fall.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
You should be having a bone density test every 7 years. So I was never pregnant. And I started having perimenopausal symptoms. That's the hot flashes. The mind is going crazy. Low libido. You don't want to even be around a man. And I didn't know what was going on. And my OBGYN at the time, my female doctor, put me on birth control pills to regulate my cycle.
Okay.
And I kept reading about the side effects of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then I saw how I was feeling.
Yeah.
And I didn't need any of that.
You didn't?
I didn't need any of that. So I was very blessed to have a friend who was a nurse. And she was versed or knowledgeable about bioidentical hormones. Bioidentical means biologically identical to what our bodies produce.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the three major estrogens. Three major estrogens.
Can I guess? Progesterone?
No.
Okay, then I don't know.
No.
What is it?
Estrogen.
Estrogen?
Estrone.
Oh, estrone. And estronium.
No, estradone.
Estradone?
I think those are the three major.
Isn't there like a pasta that's similar to that?
Estradiol. There's several different estrogens, okay?
Oh, okay.
But there's three major ones, and at the time, this was 25 years, I'm 65. So this was almost 30 years ago. But by the time I was 41, I was completely menopausal naturally, and I found a holistic doctor downtown in the city that we're living in, and she right away put me on these creams. Besides the three major estrogens, there's testosterone. Testosterone is the male hormone, but women also have testosterone. It gives us our lean muscle mass. It gives us our libido.
Do you put the cream on your...
Nope. There are things. They even have pharmaceuticals now, but I still go with those compounding pharmacists that compound these from sweet potatoes or natural components.
Does your insurance cover them?
No.
You have to pay?
If you go the pharmaceutical route, which my internal medicine doctor wanted me to try the pharmaceuticals, and they were quite expensive. But yes, your insurance, some people's insurance may pay for these, especially
the
like
compound
I think
pharmacists. How much is it for the compound estrogen?
I may pay $120 a month for all of my hormones, but I take when I first started. Besides the three estrogens, there's the testosterone that gives you your lean muscle mass. It stops this belly fat thing going on, or helps with it. And gives you your sex drive, your libido. And then there's progesterone, which is so vital.
Does it make you mean?
Testosterone, if you get too much. I mean, this is all about hormone balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to be balanced in everything. And so I knew that the birth control route was not for me. I didn't need it. By the time I was 41 and I was introduced to this holistic doctor downtown, she immediately put me on the 3 major estrogen cream with testosterone cream and progesterone cream. Progesterone helps you sleep at night. It relaxes you, gives you a calmer mind. Progesterone is a calming.
I need a calmer mind.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask this question. This is when you get older. You said you were 41.
I was your age.
I'm almost 40, guys.
Yeah, but I didn't. And the way my OBGYN explained it to me is, Mary, you have never had a 9-month break for a pregnancy. And you only have a finite, just a certain amount of eggs you can produce in a lifetime.
Right.
And because you've never had that 9-month break or 2 or 3 9-month breaks, then you're going to go in to menopause earlier, which made sense to me. And then I asked you
that question, don't you ovulate when you're pregnant?
Now, I don't know about that. I have no idea.
Because you can get pregnant by 2 different men sometimes when you're like...
Whoa.
Yes. It's physically happened before.
I knew that cats can do that, but I didn't know that humans could do that.
So...
Are you sure?
Yes. It was on House.
Oh no, we're gonna have to Google that. Or you guys that know more than us about that.
Can a woman get pregnant when she's already pregnant from a different man?
A woman can get pregnant while she's already pregnant. However, it is extremely rare. This phenomenon is known as superfetation. This is from healthline.com.
It's
bam.
Superfetation.
Superfetation.
Which fetus is fetation, comes from the word, I guess. Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't even get pregnant the first time anyway. Doesn't matter. I raised my 9-year-old stepdaughter, and that was enough. After you go through those teenage years, you're like, I'm not doing this again. But yeah, took me about 3 months after seeing the holistic doctor to get into a OBGYN that was versed or knowledgeable about bioidentical hormones. And she asked me, how do you feel? I said, I feel so much better than I did 3 months ago when I first started going through this. Because
do you think any of that's psychological? Like, have you ever tried something that didn't work?
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I've been off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this particular doctor was versed in bioidenticals, and she very well believed in them. She worked in a clinic with other female doctors that were very knowledgeable about this. So they believed. She put me on the pills. So I was on a pill for estrogen, the trias, 3 major estrogens, a pill for the testosterone and a pill for the progesterone. And let me tell you guys, kicked it in high gear.
High gear?
I mean, I felt like I was 20 again.
No,
it was amazing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So from the creams in my early 40s to the pills, I mean, it was really nice. Dropped 20 pounds.
What?
Well, and I was doing some different...
I should do that.
Started walking.
I should walk.
I was,
Okay, hold on.
Doing healthier things.
But... So let's go back to the menopause thing.
Yeah.
Do you get chin hairs?
That is too much testosterone.
Oh.
When you start getting facial hair, then your hormones are like, remember, we're talking about balancing your hormones.
Yeah.
You want to balance the amount of estrogen with the amount of testosterone with the amount of progesterone that is in your body. So blood tests are wonderful, but the way that we can really see free roaming hormones in our body is by saliva test.
Okay.
And
but your hormones fluctuate different times of the month.
That's right.
Okay, naturally. Okay, and somebody else told me that they had hair around their nipples when they went through the change. Is that normal?
Yeah, I imagine as you get older that happens. You get hair in really strange places, and then you lose hair.
What other
where
places
you really
do
want
you
hair?
get hair?
Well, just like on your face or your chin or your lip.
Okay, another thing is they say that their coochie gets dry.
Yeah, vaginal dryness is a real thing. Definitely. And the lining of the uterus becomes, or the lining of the vagina becomes thin. So for a lot of women, it becomes painful to have intercourse.
Oh, no.
That's all a lack of estrogen. and your skin gets dry. Of course, drink a lot of water. We're all about health here. So we know we need to exercise, drink a lot of water, get sunlight.
When they're in the old folks' home, they're banging though. Those old ladies, it may or may it may not actually hurt, or
oh, not everybody. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. Some people go through menopause and never skip a beat. Never bothers them whatever. I mean, they don't even know that they went through it, other than they're not having a cycle again.
When did you get gray hair?
Probably 30 years ago, but I just kept coloring it. I've been coloring my hair since I was 14. I had an older sister that was a hairdresser.
Oh, yeah.
And she cut my hair. My hair was very, very blonde and very, very long. And when I was 14, it was 1974. I got my hair cut in a shag. Do y'all remember the shag?
No.
Well, so then it started coming back more of a dishwater blonde. So yeah, brownish, blondish. So we started highlighting it.
Okay.
I guess when I was a teen. And I never knew from then on what color my hair was, because I was doing my roots every 6 weeks, and then my hair's been every color under the sun.
Oh.
But I knew it was gray. In my 40s, the roots start growing out, they're gray, and you're like, whoa, let's go to the hairdresser. But I mean, it got so expensive. And then I'd see all these. I mean, it was taking me 2 hours to go get my hair done, because they would put the base color on, then they would come back and weave in different colors.
Exactly.
And expensive.
Now they do balayage.
Oh, yeah.
Just fancy stuff.
Yeah. But I'm 65. So about 3-4 years ago, I kept seeing these darling, even the younger women were dyeing their hair platinum.
Yes. And
I said,
platinum gray.
I'm just gonna go natural.
That's when you did it. When it was trendy. When it was trendy.
It was not easy. Your hair's like this much gray, and then you got this old blonde stuff or brown stuff hanging, and that was very difficult. But I had a great hairdresser that worked with me, and we're totally off the hormone thing.
Oh, no. Gray hair lines perfectly with hormones.
Not at all. Doesn't have anything to do with
gosh. In my mind it does. Okay, so.
The transition was very difficult going to gray.
So hormonal transitions normally do.
I guess. But I was into cellular detox. I've always been big, healthy, and I got into the cellular detox program, and I found out how toxic hair dye was.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Even the ones that the professionals use?
Oh, terrible. It's chemicals. Can you smell it?
Oh, yeah.
And that was a big issue with me, was the toxins. So there was a point where, my hair was like this, this long gray. And I went to my hairdresser and I said, cut it off this short all over.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
It was like 2 years ago.
What did it look like?
My hair has grown out this
long.
Oh
my gosh, I've got to see.
My gosh, I've got some pictures. That's hilarious.
Okay, while you look for those pictures, I'm going to ask you something, because we are a faith-based, we're Christians, and I want to know why you get these bioidentical hormones when God created our bodies the way it is, and it's naturally going away. Like, why are you doing that?
I am putting back in my body what my body used to produce naturally.
Yeah, but naturally over time, don't even animals do that, lose their estrogen, like apes or something?
Well, every living being, or at least a mammal, let's just talk about
all
mammals, go through that, where they stop producing the hormones needed to reproduce.
Right. Okay. So why, or have you even thought about this?
Yes.
It's
the same reason. Why do I eat fruits and vegetables and less meat now? Or why do I eat grass-fed meats instead of just regular meats? I'm putting in my body what my body needs to be healthy, young, vital.
But you don't think that is that It's not a natural way to.
Well, bioidentical is the most natural way. They're made from sweet potatoes.
Like I don't know. Maybe I get it.
Why do you drink coffee in the morning? Caffeine is a drug.
What I was thinking is like when a person has a deficiency, like vitamin D, we supplement it.
Mm-hmm. So you can be healthy, so you can keep your bones strong.
But there's a reason behind the reason why I don't have vitamin D. I don't have that much vitamin D because I had my gallbladder removed and I don't absorb fatty acids the way that I should.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no so anything that we take supplements for, anything that we do is to correct or try to correct the crap that we did to our bodies. In my mind, this is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but when it's a naturally progression that God intended on, it just feels different to me.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I can take you back to the Old Testament where women were living to 900 years.
Yeah.
So did they, because Abraham says that Sarah was out of childbearing years. So at 90, she was out of childbearing years.
Okay.
You think it's wrong to supplement your body to make it healthy?
I don't know. And I don't know. That's just a question because, there's the science and then there's the faith and there's,
I have faith that God gave these pharmaceuticals and these compounding doctors that are knowledgeable about this.
Yeah.
He gave us the ability
to
learn how to do those things so that we could keep our bodies. He gave us
the ability to smoke crack too.
Well, that's harmful to your body.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Well,
I don't know. I was just wondering because even
I'm going to do whatever it takes to stay young and healthy and vibrant,
mm-hmm.
To look good for my husband, to be able to serve in my church, in my community, to be able to get up and go walking 2 miles every morning if I want to. I'm
just wondering why we have to do that.
Well, you don't.
Men don't have to do it.
You don't have to. Oh yeah, men go through menopause too.
I know some men that need to take testosterone.
Read about male menopause. It's a real thing. Yeah.
What is it? What happened?
Well, they quit producing the hormones they need for their body too. Yeah. Hormones are not just sex-based hormones.
Mm-hmm.
Insulin is a hormone.
Oh. Okay.
What else? There's a lot of hormones out there. Your pituitary gland, your thyroid produces hormones.
Mm-hmm.
So many hormones beside just the sex-based or the reproductive.
Your glands, do they produce hormones?
What glands?
I don't know. In your armpits or something?
You're talking about lymphatic.
Lymphatic.
Yeah,
lymph nodes.
That
I have no idea.
Your lymph nodes are kind of like the filter of your blood.
Yeah, and I want to get a lymphatic massage.
Okay, and I'll show you guys some lymph massages.
Ooh,
oh yeah.
I want to be lymphed.
Yeah.
Lymph.
Well, you can do your own. We'll get into that. One day we'll do a lymph massage.
Okay.
But hormone replacement therapy is not for everybody. It's something you want to learn about, especially as you get older.
I guess that's something
or if you've had hysterectomy. A lot of women go through the hysterectomy. They quit producing estrogen, and within 5 years, they've got osteoporosis.
What? 5 years?
Yeah, it happens rapidly. Even me being on hormones all these years, as the years went on, the doctors get more concerned about liability. They've come out with estrone or estradiol is more of a cancer-causing hormone that can cause cancer, so they get a little afraid. So now instead of the Triest, the 3 major estrogens, I'm on Biest, which is the two of those major estrogens.
Oh my
because
goodness.
Estradiol is safer, they think, and the estrogen, but
How long have they been doing these hormone replacements?
Ooh, well, now my mother had a hysterectomy in 1963, and they put her on hormone replacement, but it was synthetic.
Synthetic.
And she had heart disease.
Oh.
She ended up having strokes, 3 heart attacks and strokes by the time she was 70.
So these bioidentical, where do they come from? Cows?
No.
No. Where does it come from?
They're usually sweet potato based.
Oh.
Sweet potatoes are full, yams are full of estrogens, natural estrogens. So a lot of your compounding pharmacists use those. They use sometimes soy products. You want them to be using non-GMO soy products. If they do, ask your pharmacist. Find you a good compounding first. Find you a good either holistic or OBGYN doctor that is versed. That's the word, VERSED, versed or knowledgeable about bioidentical hormones, which are biologically identical to what our bodies produce. And that's what you want to, when you're a naturalist and holistic, you want to be healthy in the most natural way you can, then that's who you want to find is a good doctor that'll work with you. Listen to how you're feeling. Educate yourself. Start learning about this kind of stuff. One of the first books I ever read was Suzanne Summers' The Sexy Years. Really? And she was in her 50s. Oh, yeah. And I think she had been through breast cancer and survived that even without getting off her hormones. Because that was the big scare back, 25, 30 years ago is, oh no, this is going to cause, if we give you estrogen, you're going to get breast cancer. And everybody's different. So, that may be an issue with you. So check into that. Know your history. Know your doctor. And work with them. Find you a good doctor that's willing to work with you and listen to your symptoms and listen to your body. Get to know your body. But the biggest scare was when just a couple of years ago, I had a bone density test. And I had gone to these new, what I thought were holistic nurse practitioners, and they just kept reducing my estrogens and taking away. That's when I went from Triest to Biest. And before you know it, I've got osteopenia in my lumbar, which is your lower back. Well, I had a bone density test.
What did they do?
You just lay on a bed, a little machine goes over your body and it takes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and your insurance will pay for it. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, it's very important to know the density of your bones. Okay. And I think they used to say every 7 years. It depends, the health of your bones and your age. But
I have to have a
that
mammogram
scared
soon.
me. So I go, yeah. Stay up with all of those preventative tests. But hormone replacement therapy is very important. I do not recommend synthetic hormones. I recommend bioidentical hormones.
Awesome.
But everybody's different, and now they're making new, better pharmaceuticals that your insurance will pay for, that your doctor's more comfortable with prescribing, and ask them about it.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to get the compound medications approved through your insurance. You have to get a pre-approval or something like that.
Maybe.
Before it would actually work. Because I had to get one for something. I think my son, he was born premature, and the doctor said this is what he needs, because I was breastfeeding. It was like a yeast or something, and it was a compound, and we had to go through some hoops to get it.
Yeah. Well, know your body. Educate yourself about hormones, especially the bioidentical, which are biologically identical to what our bodies produce, and then work with your doctor. Find you a doctor. If your doctor is not for this or not willing to work with you, find another doctor, because there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, you have to be your own advocate, because no one else is going to do that for you.
Yeah.
A lot of doctors actually go with what they're comfortable with, what they've done the research with, what they know. If they don't know, they're not going to recommend it. And you can ask them to do the research, but there's no money behind it, like the referral fees or whatever. It's not necessarily in their favor to do. So it's better to just get a different doctor, even if you like them.
Yeah. But good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Okay, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm breaking out of my shell. We're going to do something awesome in the future. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. I love you guys.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. We're the Southern Prosperity Podcast.
Yes, we are.